Hi, as you know, my name is Anil Prajapati, and today we will be deep dive into the Microsoft ads. I will help you and make you understand, the how the whole things works in the Microsoft ads, and will also help you to create a campaign live in the Microsoft ads. So to begin with, just wanted to give you heads up that if you are familiar with the Google ads, then I think this is pretty much simple. You can just do it because the Google ads and the Microsoft ads have a same type of the ads campaign, same time of the ad structure. Of course, थोड़ा सा 19 बेस है, but somehow you can just manage with that. But before we deep dive into the ads, make sure your UET the tracking is configured with the website. So UET, which stands for the Universal Event Tracking, and will help you to track your conversion and will show the data in the the Microsoft ads. So that's how it works. So let's start with the Microsoft ads. So if you're seeing my dashboard, then what you have to do is you just have to click on the the create, and then since our main intention of the campaign is to generate a leads, so I'll just click on generate a lead, and then I'll select on the the audience. So now over here it will be asking you if what type of the ads that you're looking to create. It is native, display, or video. Then you have to give a final URL, then you have to give the images, then have to map the the video, the logos. But this is the one type of campaign, and definitely we are not going ahead with this. With this point, we are looking to create a performance max campaign which can help us to drive engagement across all the the channel. So I'll just click on the cancel button, and will exit, and I'll create the new campaign over here. See, the moment we click on the drive conversions, so over here you can see the performance max types, and then I'll just click on the submit button. I'll just create on the start campaign, then we'll move to the creating and assets. So this is a performance max campaign, and this is specifically for the campaign that we are looking to create it for one of the our application that we have recently launched. So this application will help you. I mean, this tool will help our customer, and the two people who are doing are working with us in terms of as a vendor. So this tool will help them to create a proposal instantly. So this campaign which we are doing currently, this is specifically for the cyber security industry. Okay, so in this we will deep dive into the main intention of the campaign, and then the communication and the things we are trying to achieve. So with this, I'll just name it at this point we will be just creating this campaign for the US market, and then we'll move and replicate the same strategy for the India, and also for the other a 30 country that we're looking to promote. So the reason is I have divided the campaign to manage the budget and also to manage the uh, you know manage the communication. So to do that, I have separated the campaign because in the US and India market we are looking to spend heavily, and for the rest of the country, let's say if you are spending $100, then 25 will go to the US market, 25 will go to the the India market, and then the rest of the 50 a dollar will go to the other market. So that's how we are looking to categorize this campaign. So I'll just name it SS, stands for the self service, and then I'll just name it the US, and then this is the tool that we are looking to promote over here. This is the tool, but once they have followed all the 8 steps, they will be getting one a downloadable PPT file which will help them to understand how what they are doing at this point in terms of cyber security, and what steps they can take, the further to improve their security portion for the organization or for their clients. So this is a very straightforward the proposal that we'll get. Of course, the pricing, that is something we have not given because that needs a further discussion, but yeah, just to tackle and generate a more leads out of it, so we have created this tool. So we will try to promote this application, and then so we'll just share the link over here, and then since I already have an image, so I'll just click, and I'll just browse. So I'll just edit the aspect ratio because we do not want that. So I have asked the team to create the two types of images with the different two the communication, so we can use that, where we are directly talking like what they can do with this. I'll remove this. Yeah, I think it's not making any sense to keep this image, so I'll just remove this. This is completely making sense. Okay, so the logo is something automatically there, so I don't have to go and upload, but this is not making sense, so of course I need a new image. Oh, I can also drag and drop, so this is fine. This is uploading, so I'll just delete this and we'll use this only. This is something automatically generated, and I do not want this to be there, because I want to use my own. So I'll just click and copy and paste it. Of course, there is also a way that you can directly import the all the ads from the Google to Microsoft ads directly, but that is something I do not want to do. So I'll just copy and paste it from the all the communication from the Google ads directly. So that would be helpful, I guess. So try to feel all the headlines that that you have in the platform, so that will help you to the create a best version of ads, because we all know like how this rotation works. Not necessary if you're thinking this ads or headline will work, but somehow when you have a data, you came to know, whoa, this didn't work, something else worked. So that's the reason, try to give as much as the headlines and description you can. And here we have a long headline, so I'll just go ahead and then this would be let's see what we have. Enroll now, find job, free code. I think this is making sense over here. Will not add any extensions, will not use any price extension, also not a promotion, or also not a site link. So that's completely fine. We can start it from today. There's no end date. I'll just click on go next. So now this is the time where we can just, so I'll just select, the US, United States. For now, people are, so this is the strategy, like, I have come to know, like, I know that uh, this is one things which will help you to, eliminate a lot of unwanted searches, at the same time will help you to save a lot of money. So this, the reason is, since we are running a campaign for multi-country campaign, so, and I'm just looking to target those people who have their presence in the country, not the someone who is looking for the country but searching from someone, another country. So this is the one thing which I have learned and have implemented the same strategy across all our campaign over here. So yeah, that's good to go. And then all language, that's fine. And then let's create an, the audience over here. I'll just name it SS, and let's understand, the audience first over here. So let's say this tool is specifically designed for the cybersecurity, and in the cybersecurity there's a multiple searches, and so we can just search it by them. PCI, no, we do not have that over here. We do not want to target this. Gender is fine, company is fine, job function is okay. We can also target a job function. So let's go after CISO, tech, information technology. So that's because our customer is the people who are into the technology only. We are not going to target, everybody. First party data, that is something we can, use, and will be coming from your website only. I think all converts, all visitors, self assessment. I think I have already created it. It will take us time to, but I can use this data. This is pretty much I know the simple data which I have already created this data, so that's the reason it's populating over here. But we can also do like the searches. Let's say why. See over here, chief technology officer. That's exactly that we are looking to target. Information technology, that's fine. Consultant, that's also fine. Information technology engineer, no, we don't want that. Administrator, that's fine. Technology manager, instructor. Let's see if we have CISO. No, chief. See, chief information officer, chief of department, chief technology. So this is the exactly that the people that we're looking to target. So I'll just save it. And once we have given the types of the audience that we need, and based on that we can also search for I mean add a search theme. So it is like something you are giving an instruction to the platform, like what else you're looking to target, what kind of the searches your audience are doing. So I'll just add PCI DSS, CMMC, Fed RAM, SOC, SOC 2, and this will also go something like this. ISO 27001. So this is the exactly that the types of audience that they are doing the search. I'll just remove the FedRAM, but yeah, rest is good to go. Hmm. So I'll just name it like the same what I have did, so that would be very easy to. I'll just keep US only. That's all day. This is perfectly fine. Your accounts US time, that's fine. I have already set up this outbound click account, so this will start working. I have troubleshoot, it's working fine, though there is no recent conversion, so that's the reason it's not showing any data. But yes, but this is, I have configured it and have verified it, it's working perfectly fine. So I'll just ignore the notification. Because for this campaign I'm just looking to track this the conversion goal. We already have, so I'll just name it like the. Now coming back to the budget, we are just looking to spend 100 US dollar per day, maximize conversion. So this is like how we can just set up the whole campaign starting from the scratch. If we have okay, so we have got this issue, the conversion goal, please review the settings, set up now. What's the issue? Let's see. Okay, so I think we can ignore this as we have already discussed. So we can just go ahead and make the campaign live. That's all. United States languages all theme. So I think this is working perfectly fine. So we can just at this point let's not set up any target CPA because we don't have any data. I do have a data from the Google ad, but that is something I cannot use over here. So we have to rely on the data from the platform itself. So before going ahead with advanced the bid strategy, allow some time to have some data in the dashboard, and then we can optimize the campaign. that is the perfect strategy that you can opt it. So yeah, now coming back to the campaign, we have made the campaign live. Yeah, that's all for today. Thank you so much. Bye bye.